Welcome to Marriage Monday with Jeremiah and Savannah Jennings. The Jennings own Growing Green Landscapes and are very happily married. In this podcast, Jeremiah and Savannah discuss the wins, losses, good times, bad times, and everything in between pertaining to owning a business while maintaining a healthy marriage along the way. We hope you enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to episode today here on the Growing Green Podcast. This is your host, Jeremiah Jennings, and I'm coming to you with another fresh new episode to end the year of 2024. It's wild that we're to this point. It has been an awesome year, a wonderful year, an exciting year, a challenging year, a fun year.
A wild year?
A wild year and a crazy year. Our beautiful co-host, Savannah, is here with us today. How are you?
I'm good.
You excited?
Yes. Still recovering.
Yeah. I wish I was pressed. I wish I'd hit record on that.
I just had a near-death experience. As you can tell from my voice, I'm still recovering.
Well, what happened?
This is why I don't drink sweet tea.
That doesn't have anything to do with it. The style of drink doesn't have anything to do with it.
The style of drink? That's odd.
The choice of drink.
I just tried to drink something because I was thirsty. You know, we're about to record. Wanted to make sure I was not going to be parched. And I took a sip of Jeremiah's drink, and I actually had a seizure at the same time and swallowed it the wrong way and thought I was actually dying. It was a full-blown fit for a second there, but I have recovered. And
have you, though?
I think I have.
Well, I'm glad that you have recovered because we got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to get into. This is
your last show of the year.
Last show of the year. That is just absolutely insane.
Isn't it? Because Monday's the first. Wednesday's the first. Yeah. So even if you drop a show on New Year's Day, it'll still be the first of 2025.
Oh, that's good math, Sherlock. I'm proud of you.
I need to go.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! You know what's coming that I forgot
back.
about?
You're heavy breathing, guys. Just brace yourselves for your ears. Literally, the last 2 months of podcasting, when you were pregnant with Jack, you literally just couldn't do it. You're like,
I couldn't breathe. You had to mute me every 2 seconds.
That's actually not a question. That's not a joke. Like, go back. I kind of want to go back and listen to those.
I don't know that I do. It was rough. Because I just carried him so high, I feel like I couldn't breathe.
I don't feel like you're as high this time.
I think I'm just not as large yet. That's the kicker.
Maybe.
She did say he was very low, which is shocking to me because
I don't think you're as high this time. You don't look. You were straight up under your chest last time. It's not.
I am right now.
No, that's not like it was last time.
I'm having such rib pain and
Yeah, that's not the same though.
I just don't think that I'm to the size that I was yet that you're comparing.
Maybe not. We started this podcast in 2022. Mm-hmm. 22, 23,
yeah, but
24.
Well, I don't want to do that.
We did a full year in 23, a full year in 24, half a year in 22.
Marriage Monday the whole time?
No. Marriage Mondays, we're 1.5 years in.
Okay.
Is it? No.
Well, we're at least 2 years in.
We started this in 2021. I started the podcast in 2021.
I was about to say, I think we were doing.
We started Marriage Mondays in 22
because I had Jack.
Geez, so we've been doing this.
Anything we've been doing since we had Jack, we've been doing for over 2 years because
we've been doing this for 2.5 years.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
Wild,
man. What was that?
What was that? Oh, is that your drone?
Oh yeah, the thing's updating. The firmware's updating. Is that going to stop? Please stop.
I don't know. You might need to check on that because that wakes up my kid.
And we're back. The drone was updating because that's a crazy story. We'll come back to that in a minute. We'll come back to our timeline in a minute. I was flying my drone, and I'm usually the dude that doesn't get the extra protection. Like I don't get the extended warranties. I don't know. I just don't.
Which blows my mind with the.
It depends on it. Now I will say it depends.
That you have,
that is true. It depends on the dollar amount of the purchase. The drone was $1,000, so I was like, yeah, I'm going to get $125 warranty on this, and I'm so glad I did. I was flying the drone a couple weeks ago, and the sensors did not notify me. I was totally.
Hadn't it been raining?
No, it wasn't raining. It had.
Sure.
I was relying on the controller. I wasn't looking up at the drone at all. and the sensors didn't go off, and it flew straight into a tree branch. And normally that would be fine. Normally it would fall and be okay, maybe break a prop or something. But it fell straight into the middle of the asphalt road, cracked both two arms on it. It was major damage. So luckily, thank you to my insurance policy, essentially with DJI, shipped it off. They fixed it for $100. Well, I didn't have to pay anything because I'd already paid it up front. So shipped it off, and they took care of it, sent me a new one, and good to go. So I need to see if I can get insurance on this again.
On what again?
Like on this one.
Oh,
can I new one.
Pay for a new warranty?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how that works.
I don't think it is either, but I wish you could.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case.
Why not, though?
I don't know.
Same principle.
You would think.
Anyway.
Because then you
could just
keep doing it and keep
Yeah.
breaking them.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Then they lose money.
So hopefully this one doesn't break, because then I'm out $1,000. But anyway, back to our timeline. 2.5 years in. Had no intention we had intention when we started this. Had no expectations when we started this to see what was going to happen, and it has been one of the best things that we've done. I truly enjoy it. The friendships we've made out of it, the relationships has been so cool, so fun, and very eye-opening to see how people think. I think about some of the conversations, like some of our earliest interviews. Like I remember when I did a podcast with.
It's been so long since we've had an interview.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that.
It has. Well, we just pitch and catch so well together.
Right. You just talk about how wild our life is. And I just sit here. Oh, I'm about to die again.
Oh, no. Here we go. I remember sitting here doing an interview with the Spencers one night for Marriage Monday. You were like in, and I think Jack was freshly born.
I think maybe I remember that, and I had to dip out like halfway through or something. Yeah,
that was early on, I feel like.
Yeah, it was.
But we've had so many great guests on, and that's not, we're not going to sit here and do this the whole day, but started this 2.5 years ago. It's crazy. We're rounding out 24, going to 25 with a bang, and I'm excited to see what we get into. Really, I just want to, the typical cliche, end of year interview, wrapped, all the stuff that you see on social now. This year was really good for us. There was 2024 was one that I think we will I always ask myself, and when elderly people are like, yeah, 1947, I did this and that. And I'm like, how do you remember the date and the day? I'm not that way. I'm not that way. I don't remember days and years.
Excuse me.
I remember that I graduated high school in 2018. That's about the only year that I remember.
What? That's not true.
What's a year that you remember? What's a
lot. I mean,
name something.
Okay.
Prior to you graduating high school.
Prior to?
Yeah.
You're a child.
That's what I'm saying.
9/11 happened in 2001.
No, I'm saying.
What do you mean?
That exactly. You're proving my point for me.
Okay, no, you can't say that then, because adults, what you're referring to, they refer to things in their adult life just a very long time ago. We think
Maybe.
about and know and refer to years as adults often.
Yeah, I guess so, because I think about,
after 2016, COVID, I remember all the things, the things that happened as the years go by.
Yeah, you transition into the way you think about things.
That's just how young we are. We don't have much to have to remember.
That is true. 2024 is a year that I think that I'll remember in 50 years. I'll look back and think, 2024 was a big year.
Yeah.
We got pregnant with our second kid. You stayed home. That was your first year to stay home from work.
And I've only been home half of it.
Yeah.
Less than.
Yeah.
I worked for over half of it.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to, majority be pregnant in 2024.
Yes, I have been pregnant the majority of this year. Thank you.
And, just so much. The business has grown this year. We're in a big, we're going to talk more about that on Wednesday probably, about what the new year holds for us and kind of where the business sits right now. It's in a weird spot. But so much has happened. So much has been transformed. We started using Element software in 2024, right?
Yeah.
We're getting things straightened out. We're getting things set up and primed for major growth in the future. And it's a lot of it is because people like you guys that we talk to and meet at events and talk to online and encourage us and pour into us. I hope that some of what we do here on the show, you receive and it pours back into you in a sense. I hope that you get some value out of it. And you look back on this year and say you had a great year as well. It has not been the easiest year by any stretch. We've had our challenges. We've had good, bad, up, down. Yeah. But I think at the end of the year, sitting here on the 29th of December, you can look back and say as a whole, this was a very fulfilling year, and we made big strides.
Yeah. There's I feel so torn sometimes when I think about this year and, progress. And I understand, and I think this year, if any, is really teaching me that, progress is not linear, right? It's not all steam ahead all the time. Because I felt like I was making progress in a lot of different ways. And then I got pregnant, and I feel like that just, totally flipped my personal growth and things, where I was headed and my goals and my things that I thought were going to happen for this year, kind of flipped it upside down. So, sometimes it's hard for me to think about this year because I'm yeah, I did really good for half the year. And then the other half of the year is just, kind of the crap. And I don't.
But you also, since you've really gotten pregnant, have changed in other areas, though. You've grown in other areas.
Maybe. So, yeah, I don't know. Total transfer. Because, I think about this year, and I'm wow, this was the best year of my life. And then I'm kind of if I'm being totally honest, I feel like the first 6 months of this year.
But pregnancy hasn't been bad. You haven't had a bad 6 months.
It's just been different. It's just been different than what I thought. And it's just not what I thought this was going to look like. I didn't know that I was going to, I wasn't planning on it. You know what I mean? We were when it happened, but I wasn't expecting the timeline of it. So, all of these, things I'm having, I had to, reroute, rethink, figure out what they were going to look like. And I was talking to actually some friends about this tonight because we had our small group and we were kind of doing the same situation, year in review, things like that. And we were talking about the timeline because some of them didn't quite know the timeline of pregnancy and quitting my job. And we were talking about how kind of crazy it was that my last day of work was the first week of June, and then I found out, end of July that I was pregnant, and how much really of a God thing that was, because I don't think I would have quit my job if I had known I was pregnant. If we had waited, if I had waited, we've never talked about this, and she said that, and I was like, you're right. That was total God. We literally got pregnant the month that I stopped working.
Yeah, that is wild.
And I can tell you right now, knowing me back then, I wouldn't have quit.
Back then, that was 7 months ago. That's crazy.
But you know what I'm saying?
So that shows how much you've grown even while being pregnant. That's what I'm saying. There has been major change and major development, and you've grown so much, immensely as a person in the past 7 months. It may not look like the growth may not be what you intended it was going to be heading into it.
Yeah.
But there has been major development and growth in you, and that's very evident. And that's
sweet.
Well, it's true. I mean, it's just facts, and that's because you're right. 7 months ago, when you did quit, had I known I was pregnant, I'd have been yeah, that's a fat joke. It would have been a different ballgame.
I probably would have tried to just wait until I had the baby.
Yeah.
And then seeing where we were at.
And think about how differently that would have changed the
last it's been about 6 months probably.
Yeah. The last 6 months of the amount of things you've gotten to do in Jack's life and the time you've gotten to spend with him that you would not have gotten.
No, I 100%. I really think God did it that way and forced me to have this time with Jack that I probably wouldn't have allowed myself to have if I had known that we were going to have another baby when we were. We knew we were, but I did not plan to do that a month after I quit.
Yeah.
Because it was hard enough as it was for me to give up control of that. Like, the financial aspect, like the security that I feel like that brought me, even though it wasn't much. It was, to me, it was
you
like...
were still working, though. You're still, like,
But it was like, in my head, we've talked about this so much, it was just still there if we needed it. You know what I mean? So, like, I ripped the security net from under me and said we're going to do it. And I just am like, God knows me too well, because I don't know that I would have quit if I would have known. But
He knows you better than you.
Yeah, that's funny. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think 2024 has been the best year of my life. I, like, hands down feel that way. I also feel like I'm, it's such a cliche thing to be like, you think about, like, how much you've changed. Like, are you the same person that you were at the beginning of this year? Like, how much do you feel like do you not feel like y'all, like, growing up or, like, as a teenager or what, like, in church, whatever, they're like, are you the same person? Like, have you grown, blah, blah, blah. And 2024, for us, I feel like is one of the first years that I can, like, so genuinely, confidently be like, December 2023 me would not even recognize this me. And I could say the same thing about you. I feel like this year has been such a good year, transformative for our family. And it's not like, I'm not tooting my horn. Like,
which is like, but what though? Like, what do you remember back in December that's different now?
My whole outlook on everything. My outlook on, like, my faith, my lack of community, like, with my current friends, my need for a job, my worry and anxiety and expanding our family, the reasoning that I'm doing all of the things that I'm doing every single day, my outlook on being...
What was your reason for doing those things in December?
For doing what things?
The things you're doing every day.
To get through the day. Different. To get through the day? Like, what do you... they didn't really have a meaning. Like, I was just doing what I thought I needed to be doing because that's what I thought I needed to be doing. And
interesting.
I don't feel like I saw my role as, like, and, like, what I was doing as, like, being purpose driven. Like, the things that I was doing were not, like, to help you succeed. They were just, like, I don't know. I just feel like I was in such a, like, prideful place of, like, needing to be in control that I was, like, just doing my own thing and just trying to make it all work. But there was no, like, sense of fulfillment in it. You know what I mean? Like, I loved, like, being a mom and working, but I was like, oh, like, look at this chip on my shoulder and, like, this badge of honor of, like, me trying to do everything. And that was like, what? Like, first of all, everyone's doing everything. That doesn't make you cool.
There's always somebody doing more.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I, like, wasn't thinking about the reason and, like, my purpose and sense of fulfillment and, like, what I wanted out of the things I was doing. And not even what I wanted out of it, but what I could, like, truly give. You know?
What you can give it, that's where the breakthrough comes.
I think my, like, genuine perspective change, like, the biggest thing that changed for me was really changing that from, like, what could I get out of all of these things that I'm doing to, like, what can I give to these areas and these people. And that's been the biggest shift.
And look how much has come back to you in 12 months.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, my whole... Like, our relationship has changed so much because I stopped trying to, like, build my own thing and do my own thing and be my own, like, keep everything separate from you.
Yeah.
And just, like, finally, I don't know why this sounds bad. I don't think it sounds bad at all. I think this is just, this is what I mean. I just finally decided as a wife to come alongside you and do the things that needed to be done to support you and us.
Yeah.
Instead of just trying to do it halfway, but still do my own thing. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with having your own career and your own dreams and your own things. Like, that's not what I was saying. Like, well, I finally just lay down and take it and just do whatever is needed of me so that he gets to live his dream. Like, that's not what I mean. Are there times that we, like, kind of struggle with that? Like, that I do being stay-at-home mom? Yeah. But, like, that's kind of where the whole, like, greater purpose and whatever
the
comes.
Bigger vision.
Yeah. That I know that, like, that matters.
Like if you have your own career and both your careers are putting you on pace toward that life,
great, that's amazing. Keep going.
Yeah, then go for it. But like that wasn't our trajectory.
Yeah,
like our trajectory was you do that for 3, 4, 5 more years, and like we don't end up in a good spot probably.
Yeah, I think we don't have to harp on this. Like it was just such an area of personal growth for me in so many ways.
Yeah.
I'm just so thankful for it. Because, like, one of the questions tonight was, like, what are you most thankful for? But, like, what's really hard for you to be thankful for? And that you know you should be. And it was, like, I had the same answer. Like, it was quitting my job. Because I'm so thankful for everything that's brought me. But, like, sometimes it's really hard for me to be thankful that I gave up.
Yeah.
What felt like a part of myself, like as a sacrifice for this, because like I think about it all the time going back to work, or like what it would look like if I worked this week, or working with my friends, or the purpose that I had there, like things like that. So like it is that, but at the end of the day, I'm still thankful for it, and like I really think that was the most pivotal point of the year for me. Was like finally doing that, deciding that, and then what it meant for our family. And so I'm excited to see for 2025, like what that looks like for us, like having a full year of like intentionality, because I wrestled with it for so much of this year, right? Like in the beginning, before I finally just like let go, that it makes me so excited to see what a full year of that will look like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pumped. That we think 24 is a good year. 25 is going to be better. Like,
yeah,
25 is going to be a better year. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be, like, we're going to have to get through May. March to May is going to be a little dicey.
It's going to be dicey for me until, like, July.
Yeah.
Until I feel like a human being again.
Yeah,
but it's going to be good.
It's just, like going in, we changed so much in a matter of 8 months. Like, so much. The 4 months that we missed to start the year, having that behind us now is going to compound. I'm a true believer in this coming year. So we're going to make big changes. We're going to make big moves. Hope you all are making big moves out there. Everything that Sam just talked about is all 100% true. And
well, like, I want to hear what you think was your, like, you think 2024 was a good year, but like, for you.
I mean, it depends on what you're talking, what aspect, right? The business, as far as the business goes, like we got ourselves set up for success and foundation being laid in LMN, and just like our real vision, mission statement, core values, things like that laid out to go into this coming year, hitting it hard, and getting a true plan in place.
Wasn't the property this year? January?
Yeah, property was in January. The office.
So like
those are things that I even overlook though. Like that's so
crazy because like a year ago right now, December 2023, everything was in the driveway and your computer was in that room over there.
Yeah,
and everything was from Road Chandler Road.
Yeah, and still is, but
well, no, you have the office.
Yeah. That is true.
And it's at a different address. Yeah. Like those things matter.
Yeah.
Those things show significant growth.
They do. But that's how big I think the year's been as a whole, is like those are just steps in the process at this point. Like they're not the thing that makes me like, oh, this was such a great year. Those are just like, yeah, it's part of it because we got the
but
the overall
you gotta
thing.
Celebrate that.
You have to, 100%. You have to. But like overall, to me, like our vision is set and our trajectory is set. So like that's the big thing.
Yeah.
And so that's where my mind goes when I think about, well, was this a good year? Well, yeah, we got our crap figured out on like where we want to go.
Yeah.
And from going to, we went to Orlando, Nashville, and Detroit. So 3 masterminds with LMN in 24. I heard Mark speak at LAL.
Yeah.
So that was 4? Did I just say 3? Yeah, 4. So I heard Mark Bradley speak 4 or 5 times.
I thought we saw him another time. Oh.
We saw him in Nashville.
Yeah, I was just trying. I guess it was Equip, like you just saw him.
Yeah.
But we didn't hear him speak.
Correct. But we just, like, I just got around and put things in place and got things in order. Vision set, like I said, places. I just know where we're going. Like, I know where we're going. I know the steps we need to take at this point. We're talking about going to another mastermind or whatever, and I was like, yes, I'm going to go. I'm probably going to sit in on one, but, like, and not to say this in a braggadocious way at all, because I could go and learn stuff every time. I know what I have to do for the next $500,000, $800,000.
Yeah, like you have enough information in your brain to
like I know
I
know what I need to do. I don't need to hear anything else. I just have to do it. Like I know, but now when we reach that $1 million 1.2 mark, it's a different. My ears go to listen to different things, right? Like it's I put different things in place. But
and it's like I don't know. Like I don't know what your thought is on this, but it's like you almost don't want to overconsume because then it just feels like it's not necessarily overwhelming, but it's like we don't even know where to start, like what information to use because if you're
just taking in things that don't apply to you in the moment, and that's the.
Yeah, like you gotta, like Liz talks about this every year at the end of the beginning of LAL. Like you kind of gotta walk into some of this stuff like it's a grocery store, and like you don't always buy everything on the shelf. Like you take what you need and go. And I feel like sometimes that's true for things like that. It's like you can't go to every single thing every single time. You need to go to what you can, take what you need, and apply it, and then read.
Application is what matters.
Yeah.
Like, you can read 1 million books, you don't do anything with it, doesn't mean anything.
Like, if you go sit in on 17 of those things, but all you do is spend your time going to these things and not actually implementing it, then what's the point? Like,
exactly. So. Hormozy calls it mental masturbation. It's a great it's a great term, though. It's a great analogy. Like, you feel... Yeah, because you feel so good. You make yourself feel so good. I went to 17 masterminds.
Like, that's great.
Yeah, like I did so good. I'm growing. You're not applying anything. You're not taking any action.
Or if anything, your company's suffering because you're putting all your time and your energy into just going to these events.
Correct, and not actually doing anything with
working.
So that is that on that front. I think on the personal front, like I've tried to develop as a leader, leading people, hiring people, things like that, leading. Personally as well, what can I do better as a leader in our home and our family? And really, like, I think my biggest shift comes from the support that I felt from you when you made that like transition over and things were more clear to you on like where we wanted to go. We got our affairs in order as far as why, like you said, why you're doing what you're doing. What was the reason behind it, and where do we truly want to go, and what steps we'll take to get there? Mm-hmm. And because we'd gotten to a point that, like, I figured that out more so.
Yeah.
End of 23 into the beginning of 24. Like that was being set for me in the early months, and you just weren't quite there yet. And it came to a point that I just had to like sit back and not push and not prod and.
It just needed to be something that I came to.
You had to come to on your own.
Yeah.
And when that happened...
Well, because that was the only way that it was going to work, right?
Exactly. Yeah, me convincing or selling or like...
bullying me into, like, quitting or whatever. Like, that would have been a recipe for disaster if I would have given in to that because I would have just resented.
Yeah.
until it was my decision or I felt like I had say in it, you know?
Yeah. And so when you came to those terms, like we both realized, like, take a deep breath. We're going to the same place. This is what we're going to do to get there.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Like that clarity meant a lot to me. Your support meant a lot to me. It means a lot to me. And like now it's just.
Yeah. I do like think about that conversation. I don't mean to keep interrupting you, but like that's a conversation that I feel like we'll never forget having. Like like in the office that night that I finally was like, yeah, it's like time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I'm trying to remember it.
No, I do remember. It feels. No, I remember the conversation. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago. It doesn't feel like it was before you quit. That's what's crazy.
I know.
But yeah, like it just because you were always supportive. You always knew what I wanted, that this was what I wanted to do. But I think, like you're saying, it just you were set on what you were doing, and what you were doing at the time was not going to allow us to go after what I wanted for us. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that you truly had the faith at the time that we could do that and chase that.
Well, I think it just
without you in your position.
Yeah, and I think like the selfish part of me, like it bothered me that I had to give up something to do it.
But sacrifices are made all along, right? And you know this, but this is for you guys listening.
Yeah.
Like
I think it was just like in my mind, I had to give up something I wanted for you to do something that you wanted.
Correct.
And that was like hard for me.
Correct.
To be like,
and
why
this
am
is
I the one that's giving up on what I spent a lot of time on? Because in my mind, this is so transparent, and this is like really hard for me to even say out loud because this was just my method of thinking, and like honestly, thank God it's changed. But I was like, I spent 8 years of my life putting into this. I went to school.
Yeah.
I put a lot of effort in, and like it's a long haircut. Like I'm like, why am I giving up years of hard work and like things that I've learned and whatever, so, like for that, you know what I mean? But I know like it's much more than that, and that's what I finally had, like what I had to come to on my own.
I think the thing that you have, so this is not you personally, someone out there listening to this, maybe you're going through a similar situation, spouse feels this way, like sacrifice was made on your end, sacrifice has also been made on my end in totally different ways, right? Like,
yeah,
two just extremely surface level examples. One is surface level, one's kind of not. Like, the sacrifice you made was, yes, you give up your career for the time being. You take on this new role, you stay home, you raise Jack, this, that, and the other, take on a kid at home. One of the things that I give up now, like, I give up a lot of time with Jack. Like, I don't see a lot of the moments that you see. And you get to see all those, like you get to see the majority of them now. Yeah. And that's not something that is talked about or thought about a lot, but like, I don't get to see all of those.
Does me not working change that?
Yeah, because I had a lot more responsibility with him when you did work. So like I saw a lot more of that.
I just always thought of like my mom having him,
but I was still responsible for him in the morning and the evenings. Like,
yeah,
I had much more responsibility during the daytime, like of that, and so I miss a lot of moments that I didn't miss then. And like the surface level one is like, because again, we're chasing the bigger things right now, right? Like that, it's the season that we're in. Like the amount of times that I golfed in 2023 versus the amount of times I golfed in 2024. Like I did not. I played golf maybe 8 to 10 times the entire year this year.
Yeah.
I probably played 25 times in 2023, 30 times, like much, much more. So like my mindset shifted, where we were going shifted, like my time allocated to things. Like my time now goes to growing the business, going to church, being in our community at church, and hanging out with you and Jack. Like that's literally where my time is right now.
Yeah.
And So, like, those are sacrifices in a sense that, it's, again, very surface level, but at the end of the day, it still is one, right? And so you give up sacrifices of going to work and having that time to yourself because now you don't get as much free time. But I get up in different areas, and it's not to play the blame game or the equal game. It's just like everyone is sacrificing along the way. It may not be in an area that you're like, oh, well, that's not really a big sacrifice, but you don't know what the person's thinking.
Right.
You don't know what
it's all subjective.
What's going on exactly. So it's a foundation year, I think, is being built. Like, this is foundation for the business, foundation for our future, our family. Like, this is a year we'll look back on and say, like, when we get to the point in 5 or 10 years and we have some type of board in place, some memory, some like trophy wall or something of like, these are the accomplishments. This is the timeline. Like, this is a big step on the timeline.
Yeah.
And we're wrapping that up, and it is weird. It's another day, right?
Yeah.
The clock will strike over and we'll get up and go to work the next day, or get up and do whatever we have to do on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. What? You got to say?
No, I'm just thinking about, it does make me a little anxious to talk about 2025 because it feels like 2024 will be like hard to not necessarily top, but it's just like we made so much progress. It's like, are we going to match that in 2025? We'll
blow it out of the water. I have no expectation. I have no doubts on that. I 100% think we will. Like, this is the most prepped and ready that I felt heading into a new year. Like, let's freaking go. Like, that is 100%, no facade, no BS. Like, this is it. This is the time to see real change, real growth. Are we going to be where we want to be in 1 year, in 12 months? Absolutely not. But we will be in a different spot at the end of this year than we are now. Like, you're going to have a third kid in your stomach by then. So,
what the freak? Cut the cameras. I got to go. We're done.
We're going to be coming up on an almost 1-year-old by the time we do this show next year.
9 months. 9 months. That's another quarter of a year until
it doesn't matter. We're still almost there.
That's like you saying that I'm about to give birth right now.
You are. You're almost about to give birth.
I'm almost about to give birth.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually not. I'm not even actually pregnant yet, remember?
3 months. Yeah, you're not. You got about 2 weeks left?
Yeah, 3.
3 weeks.
Jeremiah says that women aren't pregnant until they reach 30 weeks.
That's when it's legit. That's when it's like go time.
You're not pregnant until you reach 30 weeks. So
when you get to...
if you have a pregnant wife and you want to piss her off, just tell her that Jeremiah doesn't think she's actually pregnant until she's 30 weeks pregnant.
Look, when you hit 30 weeks, it's like... Look, baby comes, yeah, it's a NICU stay, and it could be bad, but
he knows nothing about how traumatizing NICU stays
It could be bad.
Please don't ever.
Correct. I'm speaking way out of my realm here.
Yeah, don't ever talk about it like that.
It could be bad. It could be bad, but like a lot of babies live from 30 weeks on, and like it's just like you're getting close.
You need to stop talking.
You're getting close.
I showed you a video the other day of a 28-week
and
baby.
That was a fully functioning baby that just needed to stay in the incubator a little longer.
Yeah, which is like I'm a week from that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, 30 weeks, you're legit. Like, this thing could be here and you're good. Like, it could be okay.
You're good. Yeah, never fret. If you have a 30-week baby, everything's fine.
That's literally the opposite of what I just said. I literally just said it could be bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, you're ridiculous. This has been a fun year. I think our relationship has grown. Yeah. I hope our relationship with you guys have grown. I hope that we're a weekly listen here on Mondays and then Wednesdays and Fridays as well. Trying to bring the best content and just entertaining, fun. Hopefully some good advice in there as well. But we count it a true honor and a blessing to be able to come to you. If we can ever help you, please reach out. Please reach out. We'll have any conversation we need to have. I'll give any advice. I love listening. You got advice for us? We will take it all ears. We're going to be potty training Jack in like 3
That's
4
after
weeks.
Disney, and I'm not thinking about it till we get home. So
4 weeks.
We put Jack in a big boy bed this week. That was enough change.
We didn't even talk about. We didn't even debrief Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone! It was fun. It was great.
Christmas was a great time. It was a good Christmas. It was Jack's first Christmas, truly.
We didn't dress up at all. We stayed in comfy clothes.
I was like, since when do you dress up for Christmas?
A lot of people, you have family events.
I thought you meant a costume or something.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
What?
Okay, no. Jack literally stayed in PJs all day. We stayed in comfy clothes, and he just played all day. And we had brunch with family and got Japanese takeout for dinner, and it was the best day ever. And Jack decided that night we ripped the Band-Aid off and put him in the big boy bed.
And he did pretty good.
And then the next day I woke up and almost cried thinking about Brittany Allman telling me that you never know the last time is the last time until you do it. And we put him to bed in his crib for the last time.
Why would you
Christmas
say that?
Eve.
That's going to make me tear up before we end the show.
Yeah. It
makes me. I gotta go back and find the video.
What video? Oh, on the app.
Yeah.
I've put him to bed. You better find it. It might be gone now.
He'll have to sleep in his bed one more time. He'll have to sleep in the crib tomorrow night or something.
Yeah, the last time we put him to bed in the crib was Christmas Eve, 2024.
That's so wild.
And now he loves the big boy bed. It's going fine. He usually wakes up not wakes up. He'll get up once and try to go play.
He didn't at all tonight.
Yeah, he was tired. He did not take a nap. That's the downside. He woke up after 45 minutes of a nap and just came out of his room. And we were excuse me. But yeah, we have a camera and we'll just say, go get back in your bed. And he'll get back in the bed and go to sleep and come get us in the morning when he wakes up. So that part's been very interesting, but it's fine.
I can't believe
we could use tips and tricks on how to get him to stay in their room until I'm ready for him to come out.
Yeah, yeah.
But he doesn't. It's not ungodly early or anything. It's between 7 and 8. But
most people are gonna be like, "What the heck? That's so late."
I'm just used to having 5 to 10 minutes after I hear him for the first time to get my life back together instead of just hearing the door open.
Yeah, now it's just the door open.
That's a full blown kid. We just hear the door open and we're like, oh, he's up.
Yeah, and he just comes in and stands next to you.
Yeah, he just tries to get up in the bed. Usually I'm up, but over the weekend I've been in the bed. Anyways.
Oh, man. You never know when's the last time. Tell your loved ones you love them. Enjoy the next couple of days here, holidays in the year. If you have goals you're wanting to start, don't wait until Wednesday to start them. Go ahead and start now. There's nothing stopping you. Get ahead.
On Monday.
Get ahead and beat the crowd. The gyms are going to be packed on Wednesday. So beat the crowd, get your spot, and make big moves, big changes in 2025. But thank you for tuning in and for supporting us. If it is on your heart at all, share the show and help us grow the community one relationship at a time. That's what we're here for. That's what we need you for, and we could not say thank you any more than we already have. So, signing off for the last show of 2024. We appreciate it. We thank you. We love you, and we look forward to catching everybody here on the next one.